In this section, we're going to cover how to create segments. Our segment wizard allows you to create groups of individuals based on any combination of profile attribute and behavior. And these are dynamic. They refresh in real time. Now you'll probably use this area quite a bit because there are numerous benefits to the capability. You can use them for targeting and mass email blasts, which is the most common use, but you can also use them to specify who should and who should not be included in your marketing automation messages. Now you can also use them to create watch lists for sales. And perhaps most importantly, these can be used to keep track and compare key business metrics, such as how many new prospects have been created versus how many new customers in any given month. So let's have a look. So we get into the segment area on the top navigation under the list and segments category. We click on create mailing segment, or if you're already in the list and segments area, you just click create segment. So the first thing we do is we name our segment, and the next thing is we write a description for it. With the description's done, then we can start to cut into the fields to begin the query. So we're going to use sales status is equal to customer, because we want to speak to our customer. And the next thing that we would do is we can also segment by, say, state. And again, you can use any attribute that you like. So we're going to do hit folks in California, Massachusetts. Now, the next thing that we can do is let's just say that we want to focus on the active ones because we want to upsell these folks because we know they're coming back to our website and we want to have our telesales reach out to them. So let's just say with a lead score filter, and we know that in our web tracking we are incrementing lead scores. So let's just say that we want to hit anyone who has a lead score increase more than, say, 200 points within 2 days. Again, this is telling us anyone whose web visits are incrementing their lead scores, again, within the last couple of days, we want to give them a call. So after we save our advanced filter to make sure that we can float up all those individuals who've had an increase in their lead score by 200 points in the last 2 days, maybe I also want to query by email activity. So we have a behavior here for email clicked, and then I can also choose which email we want to target against or we want to filter against, and which link they may have clicked on. Okay, and we can do this for multiple email campaigns. Now you see here we've also applied a time span for this as well. So anyone who's clicked on that email in the last 3 days, and we also did applied a frequency of 1 or more times. Now as you see on your screen, we have other filters here too, is we can add a website behavior. So anyone who has visited, say, our 15-day trial page is something that we can hit, which would make sense because they're already customers. So let's just say it's the Facebook app installation page that we have. Now at this point we know that we have someone whose lead scores increased by more than 200. They have clicked within our newsletter, and then they've also visited our Facebook app installation page. So when I'm done, I just click save, and then my advanced filter is set up for my segment. So we'll close the window. When we go back to our segment, now all we need to do is push play. And now that our segment is running, it's always dynamic. So if there's ever a profile update that you have, say in your CRM tool, or if somebody takes any action on your website, or if the score increases, we're always keeping our finger on the pulse of that individual and adding them to the segment or taking them off, depending on what your rule is. So you see, it's always dynamic. You never have to rerun them. That makes it a fantastic tool to run your mass blast campaigns, to add them into workflows, to determine who should be omitted from workflows, to create watch lists, and then also keep tabs on your various KPIs, key performance metrics or indicators of your business. Thanks so much for having a look at how you can create segments and dynamic queries and use them to do extremely efficient marketing, get sales intelligence, and then also get business intelligence. If you have any questions, shoot an email to support@makesbridge.com or visit us at makesbridge.com and click on a chat icon, and we'll let you know more details about it. And if you need to, we can set up a go-to meeting and go through some of the details. Thanks a lot.